In the next section, the doctor goes on to ask the patient to keep a record of her symptoms. It might be important to look at times of the week when the symptoms are either less frequent or more frequent. What happens at weekends? What happens in the evening after work?
That it would be helpful for you to see out there in your everyday life if there are any links between times when you're worried, for example if your partner rings, all right, and whether you notice any of the symptoms or body sensations that you mentioned.
Right.
Okay. Do you think you could do that?
Yeah, I think I could. Yeah, after we've talked today.
Yeah. Do you think it would be helpful?
Yeah, because before I was just thinking, oh, I've got pain, or I'm short of breath, and I was wondering what it could be, and I wasn't really connecting that with where I was or what I was doing, so I think it would be useful if I did that.
Okay. So, and then we would have a better idea, all right, as to the link between your symptoms and what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right. So what I would suggest you is perhaps just note down on perhaps 2 occasions between now and when you come back for your follow-up appointment, all right, several things on a piece of paper. And if I just show you what I'd like you to do, is that okay? What I want you to do is note down the situation, okay, where you notice that you've got some body symptoms like the breathlessness, all right. So for example, if we go back to today, all right, the situation, all right, is what were you doing?
Yeah, walking back from school.
So you were walking back from school, okay. So you use what we call a what question, okay.
Right.
Then we say, the next one is, who were you with?
Oh, I was on my own.
All right, on my own, okay. When was it? Would be the next question to ask yourself about the situation.
Right, so it was in the morning, this morning.
Right, so in the morning, all right, okay. And where were you?
I was outside.
Outside, and you were outside and going up a hill to home, outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you would jot down in terms of the situation, and that would give me a very clear idea, and give both of us a very clear idea exactly what was happening at that time. Okay.
Right.
And then the next thing I want you to do is just to note down what symptoms that you noticed. Okay. Can you recall now what symptoms that you noticed?
This morning.
This morning, as you were walking home from school on your own. Okay.
Yeah. The first one was the pressure in my chest.
Okay, so the pressure in your chest.
Yeah. And then I was slightly short of breath.
Slightly short of breath.
Breathing.
Okay. So that's what you would just jot down as well. Okay. And then the other thing that would be very helpful, all right, so that we can make sense, all right, of whether there is any link between your mood, i.e. what you're feeling, all right, and your symptoms and what's happening, is to jot down the mood, all right.
Yeah.
So at that moment in time when you were walking up the hill, all right, going home on your own, can you tell me what you were actually feeling?
Well, I was worried because I was late.
Right, so you were worried.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's quite helpful.